Okay, well, we talked about all of the first round series. Do we want to go any farther with the predictions, or should we just let it lie and get into some Miles DeCaro sign trade wave?
I think we got to let this lie and just roll with the second round matchups when they get.
Let's talk about the Warriors really quick. When do we think Curry's going to come back?
Next series.
Halfway through the series too.
Game 1 of the second round.
Yeah.
After
I think they'll just be
because I saw that they said that they're gonna potentially hold them out for another 3 weeks. I don't know if that was true, if that was like an old report. But anyways,
I think that was old.
Yeah.
Report.
So I don't know.
He's doing shooting. He's on the bike. Like he's doing all the regular.
I want a full healthy Curry because we've seen a not 100% Curry, but he was still good enough. But like,
do they even need Curry to get out of the second round?
I think they do. Because I think
Pelicans?
Yeah, I don't think either of the teams will
Or
push
the
them.
Blazers?
I think the depth is just not as strong as it was in the past. Clearly, because I mean they just lost a ton of guys and everybody's older. But I mean, as long as Clay and KD go nuts, they'll always have the upper hand. But if those guys aren't hitting, I think and there's no Curry, it gets a little messy.
Do you think Draymond's tired? He's definitely not the same.
I don't know. Because
he
is not shooting well.
Of himself.
The passing is not crisp. I mean, he just has some. He had some.
He's not even yelling at the refs as much.
Gotta yell at the refs.
He had that crazy
That's where he
forearm
derives
shiver.
his strength.
Yeah,
flagrant. I don't know because
it's not even kicking people.
Because like
at his best is when he's up and down playing defense and playmaking.
He was their energy guy.
And then the shooting is like, that's just extra stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
But now he's in the corner waiting to shoot it,
but
he's not making it.
He needs Curry to he needs Curry's gravity,
the yin and the
on
yang,
those screen and rolls to get all that space to get that rim run, pass into the corner, dunk.
So I do hope they do get really conservative with Curry. I want to see him fully healthy. And
so you don't even want him coming back the next round. You would rather him just come.
It depends how he feels.
That seems really harsh to just come into like a Houston series.
Yeah, who would they play next round?
Either the Blazers or the Pelicans. Well, probably the Pelicans at this point. It's like a high percentage once you go up to unless you're the Dallas Mavericks against.
Because are we sure
2006
Drew Holiday can guard Clay? I mean, that's pretty sizable height advantage. But I feel like Clay could just shoot over him easily.
But that adjusts the Warriors' game plan to move away from their strengths with KD and Curry holding the ball rather than Clay posting.
No, I'm just saying if they held Curry out for like game 4 or something later.
Wait, what's the matchup you're worried about?
Warriors Pelicans?
No, about
Drew Holiday and Clay
Thompson.
Who do you really guard?
I don't know because
he's like taking out like Dame and CJ. It's pretty impressive. I know, that's why I'm
and
curious.
Clay runs off a lot
it.
of screens too, so it's not. It won't be the same problem as Dame and CJ.
Well, they post him up. They comes off screens, and there's other times he just catch and shoots literally over guys.
Yeah,
he shoots it.
I feel like Clay will just do this Clay things pretty much against the Pelicans. I was more wondering like what I guess KD will do against the Pelicans. If he's just gonna stay on the perimeter, or is he actually gonna try and go in?
Would Anthony Davis guard him?
He has to.
Yeah. There's nobody else.
They probably sacrifice
him. They're not gonna put Mirotic out there.
Yeah. I think they sacrifice Mirotic.
Yeah, that's the one.
And let KD get his 30.
Well, I mean, I guess that goes back to your earlier discussion. Like, do you?
I think that's all you can do with KD is just let him get his 30, and then hopefully he falls into the ISO love, and just take your chances that Clay isn't hitting. Because that's really what it boils down to with no Curry. It's KD ISOs and Clay's shooting.
Hope that Clay's not hitting that particular day.
Because no one else you have to really worry about. I mean, I'm not worried about.
Yeah, but like you're asking like 4 times out of 7 games.
I know.
Like
it's tough.
You gotta have some.
So are we still believing Warriors are still easily overall favorites?
16-0.
16. Get out of here with that.
16.
Nobody's ever been 16-0, right?
Correct.
They were close.
Yeah.
They were close. If it wasn't for 24 threes from Kyrie and LeBron last year, they would have did it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a weird game. the game for it.
It was.
It's like, what's going on? They scored like 80 points in the first half. The Cavs did.
Yeah, it felt like it was the LA hangover situation for
Wait,
Game
what?
4, except for it was in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Right. So what are you guys hung over on in Cleveland? I mean, after
Probably because of that last second Game 3 that they took with the KD.
the KD shot.
Pull up.
The KD pull up. They were
His
celebrating.
legacy shot.
Well, they knew it was over right then.
Yeah.
So you think they kind of gave up Game 4 a little bit?
I think they went out and partied.
Wow.
Shout out to
I don't know,
JR.
man, because the Cavs were just hitting some ridiculous threes. Everything.
Right.
Have
Falling-
you ever partied and then tried to play basketball the next game?
No.
You don't play defense the
But
same way.
where are they
People
going
hit
in
shots.
Cleveland
True.
though? Like
They're on the plane.
Get out of here.
it's the Tony Stark plane, just as the last.
They didn't even travel between Cleveland and Cleveland. They just got on the plane, popped their bottles,
high.
came back.
Wow. Well, it is Miles. He would know. Wow, that's interesting. So cold Curry out until the Western Conference Finals.
He'll
I
be
don't
in game
know.
1.
I think he will press to play.
But he's not going to
The
play
second round.
he's not going to start. He'll come off the bench and
You think so?
game 2.
Yep.
And then
Well, he
they'll
needs to get
put him back in
his
the-
win back, I guess.
What do we think about Embiid then?
He needs to play.
yeah.
Like
tired of him
his
getting
injury. Stupid. Because it's not like his injury is a knee or foot or ankle.
I know. That's why
Like,
it's
no,
so
like,
His
crazy.
eye.
It's not a wrist. He can see, man.
That's why it's
Just
so
put
crazy
the
that
Batman
they've
mask
held him,
on
that they've
and
held
be
him
the
back
Dark
so
Knight
well,
that we deserve.
So much.
What's
You
that?
know, it's crazy that they have held him back so much because he's been shooting, he's been warming
Yeah.
up, and he clearly wants to play, and they're just like, no. It's just like
You think that's coach? You think that's management? Like
management.
But that's weird though. Like you guys are in the playoffs.
I know.
so-
That's why I think he's probably frustrated because it doesn't make
So
sense.
They
what-
literally
If
gave
he's
up
ready.
3 full seasons already.
Yeah.
Like they were willing to lose a game.
I don't know.
I would
man.
love to see him play.
in the long
I don't think his injury is as bad as. Did Conley have the same injury when he fractured his face? But it was more recent though to the playoffs, right? Because I remember his eye was still like bloody, like
Yeah,
red,
yeah.
and everything was swollen.
Like Embiid looks fine.
Because
Just put
Embiid
the
was like
mask on and
3.
play,
It was
man.
like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
3.
Shout out to
I think
Markel.
I think Conley was a lot closer to the playoffs. So I'm just really curious that they held him back so much.
Yeah, it's weird.
I would like to see him play though. I love watching Embiid play.
I agree.
I've been a process follower for
You
the
have.
past
I can,
couple
I
of
can vouch
years.
for that. I was like, this guy's crazy. He was right.
He was
I
right.
just
Long
trust
as
him,
right.
man.